Hello, welcome to market analysis. Today, I will be doing some analysis on Celer token. Celer token has been a star performance and throughout last bear market, as other cryptos suffer the downfall, Celer token also faced the same challenge. But something drastic happened which changed the story of Celer network. Towards the beginning of the year, Celer token bottom and it starts a rally where I put the line upward. Immediately it had a rally from that point towards the peak and it dropped down to 0.1. Let me zoom into the chart so it can be very clear and you can see the analysis in detail. This is when Celer token starts its rally around the beginning of the year, exactly December 31st. Then it rallied up, it rallied drastically, it rallied up to 0.02550. Let me measure the rally and know how far Celer token went. It started from the bottom and it rise to as high as this particular percentage. That's about 176 percentage move. That was the first leg of Celer token rally. Then it dropped back to 0.1. From there it gets support, it rises to 0.2. It also dropped back again to 0.2, finding support at its 50-day moving average before finally going back to 0.4, which is around the same level at 0.2. 0.2 and 0.4 now has marked the new resistance zone which Celer token hasn't broke, and it has found a support at 0.3. So presently at the moment, the price is trading between the high and low of 0.4 and 3. And there are a lot of things happening. 0.3 is a support zone. Celer token is approaching that support zone. And there is also a 200-day moving average, which is also a support line. It's also approaching that line too. And when you look at the chart, the volume of trade is less than the average as it's trading towards the support zone. That's a very bullish indication. When prices are heading towards support zone and volume of trade is less, it's telling us that traders are not selling, they are like holding tight and they are waiting for it to hit that support zone so volume can come in and reverse the trade back to the upside. That is what Celer has been doing for now. And the best part of it is that let me connect a trend line and see how the trend line behaves from the bottom to 0.1. If we connect our trend line from the bottom of the rally to 0.1, okay, we will see that Celer is still trading above the trend line. It might just trade, bounce off it, or it might enter the support zone, or it might touch the red line, which is our 200-day moving average. Anything that happens around this area is still a support zone, and when Celer bounce up from there, it will resume its rally. So it now has two advantages for us. One, we can wait for the price to touch either the support zone or bounce off the trend line, and we should have a blue bar and a very huge volume like the one I put the line on. Once we have that, it's telling us that it has bounced off the support zone and we expect it to trade to as high as 0.4. And if it now finally break above 0.4, the uptrend has resumed and the second leg of the rally will continue. This is a very good update on Celer network. If this analysis really help you, subscribe to the channel. If you have any question or have more analysis, you can drop your question in the comment section. Before I close the video, let me quickly tell you the projection of Celer network. Once it finally break above 0.4 and the uptrend resume, it will target the peak it made long ago, which is around 0.19300. That will be a very good target for Celer network. The target point will be 0.19302. That's the target point for Celer network, and the entry point above the 0.4 is at, let me see, 0.03260. So that's a very huge one, and that's a very nice profit. If this analysis really help you, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share.